4:38 p.m. There is snow on cedars, a dusting of white promissory notes for later avalanches, the molecules of blizzards preparing the landscape. The side of the road, a cluster of northern trees, thin white skeletal birches, long spindly beams of local homes, the dead remains of roots around you in the walls. A blue highway sign. I wonder what style of font they chose for optimal clarity. And who decides how close the reflectors around the curves are placed together? Were there any deaths on snowy nights on the bends that are razor-sharp curls through rock? Who decides which ones are the sharpest turns? Who decided we all wanted to be risk-takers? I keep my eyes closed as we pass through icicles dripping through the rock shelves. The minerals the water passes through compose kaleidoscope colors of blues and greens, and I want to run my hands down them, through their blues and cold greens, like the sea simply leaks onto the 416. I've traveled 4 hours and 45 minutes through statues of the local population, hidden behind forests and hills that I cannot comprehend. And this is the time I traveled for hours to reach my family, with my family to reach the end, to reach a destination. Our movement is a hazard. We are in jeopardy, still we drive on. My father bobs his head on the steering wheel. My mother dozes next to me with the window open, sweat dripping and sliding down her neck. My brother stares out the window and I stare out the window with him. I have traveled 6 hours and 39 minutes. My grandmother is home and my parents say hello. I drink a pint in the only bar in an empty town. Population 3,000. And how many kilometers? Later that night, my parents watch me leave after my brother is in bed. They say they'll leave the door open. In the car, I travel through the night with my uncle and cousin, foreign strangers who share my blood, and we travel the roads at 130 kilometers an hour. My blood, that is their blood, rushes, but the rest of it just stops.